Here's how to master your trading psychology. So it all starts with the confidence in your strategy. This is something that people don't really talk about. They will say that you need to master your trading psychology before you start to go into actually developing a trading strategy and finding your edge. Now that's going to be really, really hard, because if you stick to your plan perfectly and continue to lose money because your actual trading strategy doesn't work, your trading psychology doesn't really matter. You need to first figure out a trading strategy that works, putting the probabilities on your side, right? If something happens 70% of the time, you don't want to go against it and say, oh, I'm going to go for the 30% today, right? Even if you take that loss today, 70% is still very good, right? So you still want to be on the side of the actual probabilities, like what is more likely to happen. But if you are trying to stick to your plan and you don't actually know the probabilities of your strategy or the win rate or the profit factor or the performance, it makes it extremely difficult for you to have a good trading psychology, right? Sticking to your plan, avoiding FOMO, avoiding greed, avoiding tilt, because you know that if you do take a loss with a strategy that works over time, it's no big deal, right? You're gonna hold to your winners because you know that there is a high probability price is actually gonna get there. Whereas the people that struggle the most with trading psychology don't have the confidence, this is important, they don't have the confidence in their strategy to actually stick to it, right? To make an analogy for sports, if you're gonna put money behind Steph Curry or Michael Jordan making a layup, that's very high probability. It's very easy to do that. That's a simple trade, quote unquote. Whereas if you're gonna put money behind Michael Jordan making a half-court shot or a full-court shot, that is a much more difficult trade to put your money behind. It's the same exact thing. One is higher probability, very simple, very easy to take to actually put your money behind. And the other one is lower probability, which is harder to put your money behind. The key really boils down to understanding the probability and the win rate, the profit factor, the R multiple of the strategy that you're trading. If you knew that a strategy, I'm making it up, this would never actually happen, but if you knew a strategy had a 100% win rate, then you would put all your money behind it. And you would never mess with the plan because you know that it's actually going to work, right? Obviously, that would never happen. But in that example, and to take it to the extreme to make the point, you'd put all the money that you have on those trades because you're like, it's guaranteed to win. Why would I mess around with it? That's the same thing that happens with your actual trading strategy. That is actually one of the reasons why most people tilt and most people have greed and FOMO, is because they don't understand the actual probabilities of the strategy that they're trading. So it all starts with having a strategy that works. And then you layer on top of that trading psychology, and then making sure you can actually stick to that plan, hold to your targets, don't add to losers, etc., etc. That is the key to mastering your trading psychology. It's actually something that people don't talk about, but it is actually starting with a great foundation of the trading strategy that you are using, rather than starting with the psychology. You need to start with the trading strategy, the actual profit factor, the win rate, the performance, everything else. Once you understand that, then sitting in drawdown is no big deal, right? Because you're like, I know that over the next 50 trades, there's a very, very high likelihood that I'm going to be profitable. So I want to stick to this strategy because I know that over the course of time, it's going to work out. So to actually find those stats, right? Find that data. Edgeful.com has over 100 reports for forex, crypto, futures, and stock traders. Whether you scalp, day trade, or swing trade, we have reports for you. We also have fully automated algos where you can see the list of every single trade, the drawdown, the run up, the performance, the win rate, the profit factor, literally anything, and they're fully customizable to you and your trading style. So if you want to take bigger RR trades, you can customize it. You want to have a higher win rate, you can customize that. So the confidence starts with having the data. And to be honest, one of the only places that you can get that data as a day trader right now is edgeful.com. So make sure to go check it out.